Welcome to Yoga by Beka. Let's do a 20-minute yoga flow. Start out in hero's pose and then stretch your arms forward in child's pose. Tense the fingers against the mat, pressing against the earth, creating a stretch along your arms. Slowly sway slightly over to the left and to the right, just rocking back and forth gently, introducing some movement. Release. Slowly walk your hands up to your knees, sitting upright. Lift your bum up, and in a kneeling position, raise the arms up, cactus them out, then set your hips back down on your heels, stretching your arms out in front of you in child's pose. Breathe in and pull your hips up, stretch your arms up overhead, cactusing out the arms. And then exhale, set the hips down back on the mat, stretching the arms in front of you. Breathe in, shift your hips up, reach up, cactus the arms out on either side of you. Exhale, release the hips down onto your heels. Breathe in, lift your bum and hips up, cactus out the arms, opening up the chest. Exhale, sit the hips down on the knees. Transition into tabletop position. Do a few cat-cows, but we're going to introduce some rocking movements. So breathe in and cat, but then drop your hips down into upward facing dog. Exhale, push back the hips. Inhale, uncurl forward into up dog. Exhale, set the hips back. Inhale. Get into upward facing dog. Get onto the tops of your feet. Give them a very good stretch. Then tuck the toes under. Go to plank position. Get on your toes again. Exhale, lift the hips up and back into downward facing dog. Inhale, uncurl forward, and then set the hips down into upward facing dog. Exhale, push the hips up and back into downward facing dog. Breathe in deep and catch a wave and uncurl into plank, then drop the hips down into upward facing dog, then tuck the chin, exhale, push the hips up and back into downward facing dog. Take your dog for a walk, bending first one knee, then the other. to the mat and stay breathing deeply in and out. Then catch a wave and set the knees down into tabletop. Then uncurl the hips up and back into down dog. Then catch a wave, set the knees down, hovering over the mat. Then back into down dog. Tuck the chin and catch a wave. And then back into downward facing dog. Transition to high plank position. Tuck the chin, curl the hips up and back into down dog. Curl your body forward into a body roll into high plank position. Tuck the chin, curl back into downward facing dog. Body roll forward into high plank, chaturanga, Sphinx pose. Breathe in and out. Push yourself up to where you're seated, and then push up into standing position. Walk the feet up to meet your hands and lower your torso down into ragdoll position, letting the trunk of your body be heavy. Just sway from side to side gently. Release the hands, bend the knees, uncurl the body up into a standing mountain pose. Come to the top of your mat. Raise the arms up high in the sky, arch back. Swan dive down into forward fold. Lift up halfway with a flat back. Release down. Step back into plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Hop to the front of the mat. Forward fold, lift up halfway, flat back, back down to forward fold, bend the knees generously, back to mountain pose, arms overhead, pull it down into prayer position at heart center. Swoop the arms up high in the sky, swan dive, forward fold. Lift up halfway with a flat back, back down to forward fold, step back into plank position, lower down in chaturanga, pull up into upward facing dog, then lift the hips up and back into downward facing dog. Hop to the top of the mat, forward fold. Bend the knees. And then rise up to mountain. Sweep the arms up high. Swan dive down to forward fold. Lift up halfway, flat back. Back down to forward fold. Step back into plank position. Lower down slowly, chaturanga. Chest up, upward facing dogs. Then hips up and back into downward facing dog. Step the left foot in front. Then your right foot back to meet the other. Rise up into mountain pose. Arms down at chest center, heart center. Now let's do chair position. Release. Lift up halfway, flat back. Pop back into plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Lift up halfway. Tuck the chin. Downward facing dog. Step the right foot forward. Turn out the back foot. Lift arms high in the air. Warrior one position. Arms down. Pivot the back foot. Plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Step the left foot forward. Pivot out that back foot. Lifting the arms high in the sky. Warrior one position. Arms down. Plank position. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Stay here, regulating the breath, enjoying the pose. Slowly introduce movement by looking up underneath each armpit, kind of twisting the hips. Then pop back up into standing position. Lift all the way up into standing mountain pose. Swoop the arms up and sit the hips back into chair position again. Collapse down into forward fold. Lift up halfway, flat back. Back down, pop back into plank, chaturanga. Pull the chest up, tuck the chin, curl up and back into downward facing dog. Step the left foot front, pivot out the right. Arms high. Warrior one position. Cactus out the arms. Windmill the arms up and back. Really big circles. Place the hands down by your foot. Step back into high plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Pull up, upward facing dog. Curl back into downward facing dog. Step the right foot up to the front. Pivot out that back foot. Arms lift up high in the sky. Warrior one position. Cactus out the arms and then drop them down and circle them up and over into big circles. Lower the hands down, step back into high plank. Chaturanga, lower down, upward facing dog, lifting the chest up, then pivot and curl the body back into downward facing dog. Bend the knees generously and straighten. Bend and straighten. Now bend the knees and hop up to the front of the mat. Lift up halfway with a flat back. Lower back down into forward fold. Bend the knees generously and uncurl your body up all the way to the top to mountain pose. Sit back into chair again, arms and chest lifted. Stand up. Breathing deeply in and out. Swoop the arms up high in the air. Look behind you, arching the back. Swan dive, forward fold. Lift up halfway with a flat back. Pop back into high plank position. Rock forward, then lower down, chaturanga. Lift up the chest into upward facing dog. And then slowly rock to the left and the right, looking over one shoulder and then the other. Back to center. Then tuck the chin, body roll your hips up and back into the downward facing dog. Lift up your right leg high in the air, three-legged dog. Stack the hips, bend the knee. Breathing deeply in and out, and slowly lower. Raise the left leg high in the air, point the toe, stack the hips, bend the knee. Breathing deeply in and out, then slowly lower down. Transition to tabletop position. Do a few cat-cows. And then circle your body in a figure 8, first towards the left and then reverse. Sit back into child's pose, extending the arms out in front of you. And breathe deeply in and out. When ready, get into a cross-legged seated position. Palms on your knees, face up. And let's do a few Sufi grinds, first towards the left. And then rock your sits bones in a circle towards the right. Now, sit up straight with the crown of your head up towards the ceiling. Arms go up in the sky. Hands meet in prayer position. Pull it down to your heart center. Just calm the mind and take this time to enjoy some meditation. Thank you so much for watching my yoga video and for doing yoga along with me in your living room. If you have any suggestions or comments, just please let me know. I hope that you'll like and share and subscribe to help grow the channel so we can share yoga and free online yoga all over the place. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day.